whether humans... Can you give me a... Hey, everybody. I'm Viva. Thanks for tuning in to our Earth Day show. I think we're realizing now more than ever that collectively we have a huge impact on the environment around us. And I don't know about you, but I found a lot of joy this quarantine seeing how us stepping back and being in our homes and off the roads and out of the skies has kind of brought a little bit more activity back to our natural spaces. And the world is trying to clean itself up while we're all on break. So if there is a light in the storm, that's it for me. There's a link to donate what you can. And we're splitting, there's a description in the event, but we're splitting some of the proceeds to the nonprofit efforts to combat climate change and some of it to the musicians who are performing tonight. Stick around for Caroline Cotter and Laurel Jordan. And I'm Viva, and I love you all, and thank you for tuning in. Music is the thing that's getting me through. These wonderful people keep reaching out and asking how I'm doing and if I'm okay. And as long as I have music and as long as I have people that I care about in my life, I will always be okay. And it helps so much that you support events like this even from the comfort of your homes. So I'm going to start. I don't have any Earth Day specific songs, it turns out, but there's this wonderful old tune that everybody should know. And if you don't, here goes. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed day and the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than you or I can know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I'll think to myself, what a wonderful world. Written by Weiss and Teal, made famous by Louis Armstrong. What a wonderful world. This next one. I wrote last night while I was dreaming. I dreamed of the warmth of your embrace. When you looked in my eyes, I felt it along my thighs. And lost my sense of time and space. Our romance was ever fleeting, but dreams like this can never die. And when I wake, I vow to just forget you, but how? Without a new vice to replace. Our time is through, and without you, and these dreams won't come true. This fog so blue, it whispers of you, but these dreams can't come true. Well, tonight I will be dreaming, and when I feel your misty touch, I know I'll treasure it so, but when I wake you will go. You lead me to my secret crush. Our time is through, I'm without you, and these dreams, they won't come true. This fog so blue, it whispers of you, but these dreams can't come true. Well, tonight I will be dreaming, and when I feel misty touch, I know I'll treasure it so, but when I wake you will go. You lead me to my secret crush. There's a full band version of that on Spotify. I wrote that tune. It's called Secret Crush. Check it out. It's on YouTube too. But we haven't made a video yet. That's possibly still a project for 2020, but at this point I might be asking everybody to send me submissions of what they're doing at home to make a video. In looking for tunes that reminded me of the world around us, and honestly, I did a little piece of what I thought was homework for this event that you've all joined tonight. Michael Moore came out with a new documentary. It's called Planet of the Humans. And it is a heavy load. Now, I, be honest, didn't make it all the way through. It's possible that there's an uplifting message at the end, but it wasn't looking great for the first hour. It was just pretty devastating how little progress we've been able to make without institutions like the EPA in forcing corporations to do a better job looking for green energy. And the green energy that's out there, watch the documentary. It's Planet of the Humans. It's for free on YouTube. And from what I can tell, our best shot is to really change our lives. Like the biggest impact, as far as I've been able to tell, and this is not my field of study, this is my field of study. The biggest thing that we've been able to do to slow our negative impacts on the environment around us are to just sit in our homes and calm down on emissions and consumption and excretion. And changing our lives is the only thing that we can do at this point to save the outdoor spaces and the resources that we depend on. And while we're all here in our homes, I think we've adapted very quickly. I mean, sure, there's plenty of people who are saying that they're too bored to function at home, with their, for people who get to be at home spaces that they're proud of and that they like, people seem to be adapting really quickly. For the people who don't have resources at home to do very well, I feel for them, definitely. But we can come out of this with a new plan of how we interact with each other, with the world around us, with the things that we consume. Driving around South Portland, it occurs to me there's all these giant box stores that are just sitting, taking up space, and even bigger parking lots. And wouldn't it be something if those were turned into agricultural spaces, giant community gardens, pollinator gardens? There's so much space. And we're increasingly in a world where retail stores don't need brick and mortar locations. So these are all things to think about and talk about on your Zoom calls with your friends and family, and see about organizing, because that is the biggest power that we have, is the power to organize. Don't you forget it. But I didn't hop on here to bum you out about the state of the world. Instead, most of this quarantine time, I've been just struck by how much I do have and how much I have to look forward to. So, blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebird singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. That's my promise to you. Boom, ba ba doo doo, ba ba doo doo, ba ba ba. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Never saw the sun shining so bright. LA, I'm talking to you. Missing all that smog, huh? Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, gone, nothing but blue skies. From now, blue skies. From now, blue skies. From now on. Here's a song. The first person I ever heard sing it was Linda Ronstadt, and I work in a cafe, you know, when we're not all under lock and key. And this regular customer named Jim used to come in every morning and get 4 long shots of espresso and a donut for his dog. And he found out that I like Linda Ronstadt. I think I was singing along to the radio or something. And the next week that I saw him, or maybe it was 2 weeks later, he came in, he'd heard me singing Linda Ronstadt, and he dug this CD out of his attic, and it's all her best hits. It's like a double album. There's like 26 wonderful songs on it. And he'd been carrying it around to give to me. His name is Jim, and he passed away a couple months ago. But I'll dedicate this one to him. But if you're going to do a dedication, you have to do it hydrated. I hope everybody's drinking water and moving around and staying healthy mentally as much as possible. Feels so bad, I've got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where there's fishing boats, where there's sails afloat. If I should only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna meet with some of my friends. Maybe I'll be happy again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickel, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Maybe I'll find a better time on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where there's fishing boats, where there's sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on a Blue Bayou. Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they turned down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but it never really had a down. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been waking, every rule I have you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your it to you like I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been waking. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray you won't, I can see your halo. Halo, 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 I can see your halo. Oh, I miss the girls from the Beyonce show we did last year. That was a wonderful femme power show. No drama, just 7 fantastic divas supporting each other, helping each other become better singers, better musicians. It was a good time. And people danced and people sang and people wore glitter. This one, Hannah Harleen, I don't know if you're watching, but I cannot wait to do this with you. Hannah knows the French version and I know the English version, and we're like this. And every time I hear her scat, she makes me a better scatter. It's amazing. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sand, watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the shore, she's there just like before. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. And I know beyond a doubt my love will meet me there soon. We'll meet just as before. We'll kiss just like before. Happy will be my love and me. And never again I'll go sailing. It is far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. And I know beyond a doubt my love will meet me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just like before. happy will be my love and me. And never again I'll go sailing. No, never again I'll go sailing. Never again I'll go sailing. I think I have some family members watching tonight too, which I'm so excited for our Zoom call. And thanks for tuning in. And I hope everybody else has people close that they care about, because it could have been a lot harder for me during this time if I didn't have you guys. I think I have time for one more. Maybe two. We'll see how fast I can do them. I wish a falling star could fall forever and sparkle through the clouds and stormy weather. And in the darkness of the night, the stars would shine a glimmering light and hover above our love. Bobby, please hold me close and whisper that you love me, and promise that your dreams are only of me. When you are near, everything's clear. Earth is a beautiful heaven. Always I hope that we follow the star and stay forever floating above. I know a falling star can't fall forever, but let's never stop falling in love. No, let's never stop falling in love. No, let's never stop falling in love. That is one of my favorite Pink Martini songs. I got to sing it with them on stage, and they have been certainly getting me through this quarantine with nightly videos and wonderful, wonderful check-ins. So check out Pink Martini when you can. They are my heroes. I got one last one for you. It's a Hoagie Carmichael tune. I love all of you. I'm keeping you all right here. I love all of you for everything that you've taught me about caring about the world around us and the people around us. And this song goes out to that. It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. Sweet conversation that brings this sensation. Oh no, yeah. It's just the nearness of you. When I'm in your arms and I feel you so close to me, on my wildest dreams come true. Yeah, I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll just grab me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. The nearness of you. Love you so much. Thank you, Rad Plaid, for organizing this. Thank you so much, Laurel Jordan, for having an amazing idea. Stick around for Caroline Cotter, for Laurel Jordan. Donate if you can. So much love to you. I'm Viva. Good night.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our Earth Day show. I had the idea of doing an Earth Day show months ago, and then with quarantine happening, I wasn't sure it was going to happen, but I thought, why not bring it online? And luckily, Sterling and Rad Plaid were able to help make this actually happen. So thank you. I'm going to start with a song that I wrote a year or so ago. And I wrote it in the dead of winter in January when it was really cold and dark, and I was dreaming of going somewhere far away and warm. And I bet a lot of you have been dreaming of maybe going away or going on a road trip or just leaving the house. So maybe you can relate. But this is a song I wrote called Open Road. I've been looking to my heart turns toward the open road. Dreary days are dead and gone. Now I'm ready for the sun. So I'm going far away. I'll be back some other day. I'm going far away from here. Off to better things. I'll be back on the spring. I'm going far away from here. The room's too cluttered, the floor's too cold. The ice and snow are getting old. My patience is starting to fray. Can't stand the cold one more day. Not sure what's standing in my way. So I'm going far away. I'll be back some other day. I'm going far away from here. Off to better things. I'll be back come the spring. I'm going far away from here. I'm dreaming of a warm sandy beach. My heart's desire just out of reach. Sitting on a beach with you in hand. I hope that you'll understand. To seize the day while you can. So I'm going far away. I'll be back some other day. I'm going far away from here. Off to better things. I'll be back come the spring. I'm going far away from here. This is isn't what you'd expect from me, but this big alert yearns to be free. My real home is the fields and woods. I know the sun will do me good. I'm sure you join me if you could. So I'm going far away. I'll be back some other day. I'm going far away from here. I'll do better things. I'll be back from the spring. I'm going far away from here. Going far away. I'll be back some other day. I'm going far away from here. I'll do better things. I'll be back for the spring. I'm going far away from here. Going far away from here. So that was a song I wrote called Open Road. This next song is a cover by one of my favorite singer-songwriters, maybe or two, Joni Mitchell. And it's seemed appropriate for Earth Day. It's Big Yellow Taxi. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Well, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $1.50 just to see them. Well, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Hey, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on the apples and leave me the birds and the bees. Now, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Late last night, heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Now, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Ooh, ba, ba, ba. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. So that's one of my favorite Joni Mitchell songs. And I'll play another song that I wrote. It's actually one of the first songs I wrote. And it's just re-recorded it this summer with mandolin and cello solo and all that jazz. And this is up on iTunes and Spotify if you like it. It's called Wander. I'll be walking down that road. Here I go, where I'm going, I don't know, no one knows, and you say to me, come home, and I say to you, where's home, where's home? I've been walking and these roads seem like a maze. All my thoughts are in the haze, losing track now of the days. And you say to me, come home, come home. And I say to you, where's home, where's home? I would come home if I could, if it felt right, you know I would. But this house, it ain't home now. My home's been lost somehow. And you say to me, come home, come home. And I say to you, where's home, where's home? I've been searching for a cure. The problem, I'm not sure. Through the mountains, along the shore, I've been searching for something more. And you say to me, come home, come home. And I say to you, where's home, where's home? I have worked and I have learned my rest. I have a weary heart and weary mind. All my fears left behind. Think I finally found a way to find my home. It would take me like a mud, but I got my pride. And you know my home is here inside. And you say to me, come home, come home. And I say to you, where's home, where's home? And you say to me, come home, come home. And I say to you, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. All right, I'm gonna switch instruments real quick. All right, so, all right. So I'm gonna do a song that is Earth Day related. This is a song that I wrote about climate change. It's called Hell or High Water. So I went to see the Bread and Puppet show recently, and they had a skit about climate change and kind of the severity of it, and you know how we have such a little time, like what, less than 10 years till we get to that threshold that we can't cross. And it really struck home to me. And for a couple, at first I was just kind of like depressed about it, but then I decided I was going to try and be proactive and do just whatever I could, and whatever's in my power. And so one of the things I did was I wrote a song. So this is a song I wrote called Hell or High Water. Hopefully. Can you hear the guitar, hopefully? Oop. If you can't, let me know. Sorry about that. Sometimes that string likes to stick. So let's try this again. There we go. It's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, singing its hell of water. You know they say it's do or die, only can make it if we try. It's hell of water. It's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, it's sinking its hell of water. I don't know what we're gonna do, might as well keep loving you. It's hell of water. And it's sinking in, singing and things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, it's singing its hell of water. They say it's too wild, the odds are too high, only gonna make it if we try. It's hell of water. And it's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, it's singing its hell of water. I love this world too much to quit. We can win this thing if we all commit. It's hell of water. And I know what they say. What's the point of trying anyway? It's easier to live in fear, but maybe this is the reason we're here. 'Cause it's hell of water. And it's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, singing its hell of water. Time is starting to run out, it's the power people is all about. It's hell of water. And it's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, singing its hell of water. So go ahead and vote today, raise up your voice and have a say. It's hell of water. And it's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, singing its hell of water. And it's heating up, things are getting hotter. And it's sinking in, singing its hell of water. It's hell of water. So that was Hell or High Water, and I hope that people will inspire people to just do whatever you can to help with climate change, whether it's just spreading the word about it or actually voting for people who are ready to be proactive about climate change. Turning off the lights, not driving, which a lot of people are doing right now. That's great for the environment. I'm gonna play a cover next. This is one of my favorite Stevie Nicks songs. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed the mountains and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-colored hills. And the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail changing ocean tides. Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I build my life around you. Well, time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. If you climb the mountains and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring you down, down. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe the landslide will bring you down, down. Oh, the landslide will bring you down. So that was Stevie Nicks. This next song is a song that I wrote, and it was inspired by a play that I never read called Icarus's Mother. I teach theater, and someone gifted me a bag full of plays, and I didn't want any of them, but one of them was called Icarus's Mother, and I was like, haha, that's a song. So now it's just called Icarus, but here it is. She told him he couldn't do it, told him he couldn't fly, told him if he flew too close, he would surely die. What his mother didn't know was he had the heart of 1,000 suns, and that Icarus's shiny skyward had only just begun. Icarus, show me the way, spread your wings and lead me to a brighter day. I know the sun shines so bright that I can barely see, but sometimes you must risk it all so you can be set free. They called Pinocchio a liar, said he wasn't a real boy, but Pinocchio, he knew his truth and it filled him with joy. They said he didn't have a conscience since he was only wood, but Pinocchio knew his own heart, and he knew that he was good. Icarus, show me the way, spread your wings and lead me to a brighter day. I know the sun shines so bright that I can barely see, but sometimes you must risk it all so you can be set free. The teacher told the little prince he didn't belong on any star, that children are much happier when they stay right where they are. The little prince knew better, that the earth was not his home, and that up there in the heavens he'd never be alone. Icarus, show me the way, spread your wings and lead me to a brighter day. I know the sun shines so bright that I can barely see, but sometimes you must risk it all so you can be set free. So fly away, my child, fly up towards the sun. Your journey towards the future has only just begun. Fly away, my angel, fly up towards the stars. Only in the heavens will you learn who you are. So that was Icarus. This next song. So I used to think that I didn't like country. And then I realized I just didn't like some country. And then I started accidentally writing almost country songs. So this next song is one of my almost country songs, and it's called Foolish Heart. Oh, please don't judge my foolish heart. Couldn't help from love you from the start. My heart ain't been feeling down for too long. You raised it up where it belongs. You're giving up on love. I thought I'd close that door, but you made me feel things I never felt before. Then when you smiled, it opened up a bit more. My heart may be foolish, but my heart still is true. And you know that I would do anything for you. So please pay whatever you decide to do. Please don't break my, please don't break my, please don't break my foolish heart. I always fell in love, folks who want too good for me. I'm hoping you might be the one and please set me free. So whatever you do, please don't treat me wrong. Keep my heart in my chest, right where it belongs. Well, my heart may be foolish, but my heart still is true. And you know that I would do anything for you. So please pay whatever you decide to do. Please don't break my, please don't break my, please don't break my foolish heart. My heart opened up, it felt something real. Didn't know this was how love's supposed to feel. Home is where the heart is, that's what I learned from you. But my traitor heart keeps me wondering, what if it's not true? Well, my heart may be foolish, but my heart still is true. And you know that I would do anything for you. So please pay whatever you decide to do. Please don't break my, please don't break my, please don't break my foolish heart. Part of me doesn't think our love will work out. My heart's been cast asunder by the shadow of doubt. In the past, my lovers all walked out that door. But somehow I feel this time's different than before. Well, my heart may be foolish, but my heart still is true. And you know that I would do anything for you. So please pay whatever you decide to do. Please don't break my, please don't break my, please don't break my foolish heart. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm gonna change instruments real quick again. Hopefully this is up. I don't have a monitor, so if you can't hear the uke, you'll have to let me know. But this next song is actually one of the first songs I ever wrote, and it's part of a musical that I wrote that is a modern LGBTQ retelling of Cinderella. And if you're interested, it does have a Facebook page, Cinder's the Musical, and I'm in the process of doing some online auditions so that we can have an online reading at some point. So we're supposed to be doing a performance at Fort French, but with everything going on, who knows what's going to happen with that this year. So this is a song I wrote, and it's called Here We Go Again. I first noticed when you walked in the room, but I never guessed you would be my moon. I liked your style from the very start, but I never guessed you would steal my heart. Now here I am, waiting for you to make me feel something new. I have loved and lost time and again, but I think it's time for my heart to mend. So here we go again. Here we go again. I've been known to love dead ends, but I think it's time we were more than friends. So why don't we give this thing a try? 'Cause I'm not sure that my heart will let this lie. So here I am, waiting for you to make me feel something new. I have loved and lost time and again, but I think it's time for my heart to mend. So here we go again. Here we go again. I know that I can be kind of a jerk. Please ignore it. We can make this work. It's just that I don't know what to say in this mixed up game we play. So here we go again. Here we go again. Don't know how I got so jaded. Not sure how things got so damn complicated. But while there's a part of me that longs to get away, the other part of me longs to stay. So here we go again. Here we go again. You say things will work out, but how do you know? Please don't say, 'cause you love me so. That's not what you are going to say. Let's just take this day by day. And here we go again. Here we go again. I know I was the one holding back. The idea of love gave me a heart attack. But these feelings know no reason or rhyme. Maybe love will last this time. So here I am, waiting for you to make me feel something new. I have loved and lost time and again, but I think it's time for my heart to mend. So here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Again. have time for one more. So I'm gonna play my my newest song that I wrote recently, and I wrote it, I think maybe like the first week of quarantine, when I, like many of you, I'm sure, was having a lot of just conflicted emotions about everything going on, and so I put it into a song, and I am making a music video featuring you if you want to be in it. So if you have a clip of 5 to 10 seconds or so of doing something in your home with loved ones or by yourself, but things that bring you joy while you're at home quarantined. If you want to send that to Laurel Jordan Music at gmail.com, I am going to be making a music video, and you could be featured in it. So I do want to say thank you to all the lovely audience and all the kind of people who are putting chats, and it's always nice to feel like you're connected to your audience. So thank you to people who have been commenting. I appreciate that. And thank you to Caroline, Cotter, and Viva for agreeing to do this with me, and to Sterling and Rad Plaid for helping to organize it. So this is a song I wrote called "The Day the Earth Stood Still." And I did record a version of this section on the local radio station the other day, but it's on my website, laureljordan.com, if you like it. Do you remember the day the earth stood still? Not sure when things start moving, but someday they will. Everyone hoping for some magic pill. The day the earth stood still. Where do we go from here? Don't know whether to choose love or fear. Not sure if this thing will last a month or a year. Where do we go from here? Spent all day not knowing how to feel. Can't quite believe that this is all real. Truth is stranger than fiction, and lies are easier to believe. Just keep hoping for a brief reprieve. Where do we go from here? Don't know whether to choose love or fear. Not sure if this thing will last a month or a year. Where do we go from here? Some folks thought that it would be the end, cut off from all of their family and friends, but they found a way to connect from afar, reminding them who their friends are. Where do we go from here? Don't know whether to choose love or fear. Not sure if this thing will last a month or a year. Where do we go from here? People coming together like they always do, dreaming of new ideas and seeing the world anew. Maybe this could be a brand new start if everyone just opens their hearts. Where do we go from here? Don't know whether to choose love or fear. Not sure if this thing will last a month or a year. Where do we go from here? The world won't end today, and tomorrow looks good too. So I guess it's alright that I'm holed up here with you. Although there's part of me that longs to go for a ride. At least we're here safe inside. Yes, at least we're here, safe inside. Where do we go from here? Don't know whether to choose love or fear. Not sure existing will last a month or a year. Where do we go from here? Do you remember the day the earth stood still? Not sure when things will stop moving, but someday they will. Everyone hoping for some magic pill. The day the earth stood still. The day the earth stood still. The day the earth stood still. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll try and put the email address in the chat below in case you want to be in the music video. And I'm going to pass it off to Caroline Cotter. So,
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. That was really nice. Thank you, Viva and Laurel. Coming to you live from the cabin in Maine. And we're here to celebrate Earth Day. So I've got a selection of songs about nature for you. This first one is called Eternal Light. I saw an owl hold candle in the wind. The breeze blew fast and hard and lit up both his wings. The owl flew bright and high deep into the night, never to return. He shines in eternal light. I saw a whale open up his eyes to see a deep sea diver swimming fast and wild and free. The whale turned blindly to the left and in his right. He left the blessed soul shining in eternal light. I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe. You are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. I saw a wolf take a fork to feed his kin. The sky opened up and then filled the space within. The waves through the water carried them far out of sight, never to come back. They shine in eternal light. I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe. You are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. I saw a snake make a deal with the mud. He said, if you conceal me, I will give you all of my love. The snake buried deep, my mud just held him tight. Both of them now they shine in eternal light. I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe. You are yours and I am mine. Open
windows, open doors. I am yours and you are mine. Only feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe you are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for being here. That was called Eternal Light, and that song reminds me of all the trips I did up to Alaska. That was the inspiration for the song, and as Viva said, without all of us humans taking to the streets these days, the animals have been able to take to the streets once again, which is kind of cool. I'll play you another song from that album. This is the title track of my latest album. It's called Home on the River. It goes like this. I've got roots that go deep and grow deeper. The more I leave my home, and I've got a place for my love on this river. When I'm tired and old, there are rocks and stones that hold the house on the river, where I have my home, and I'm over there in my arms by the river to keep from feeling cold. I was made in a bed by the river, a bed that I still know. Grandmother and grandfather telling stories from the river to help melt the New Year's snow. I will build a fire in the house on the river, fire building warmth and sending smoke. Signals to grandmother and grandfather from the river that I've made my way back home. 'Cause I've got roots that go deep and grow deeper. Before I leave my home, and I've got a place for my love on this river, and I've made my way back home. Yes, I've got a place for my love on this river, and I've made my way back home. That's Home on the River. And we're here singing songs for Earth Day. This next one is an older song, but definitely sings of my appreciation for Maine and for New England. The song is called This Place. Found a place in silent spring, beneath thick ice still glistening, melting drip by drip, slow dripping, while seasons changed for you. Where tidal brackish rivers flow through, white pines chickadee and egret know this place belongs to you. Journey calls and strong winds whisk me away, far from my home. No journey's called quite loud enough to stay. Now back here with you I know. I can say, Lord, I can fly, but this is where I plan to die. Ocean, rock, earth, wood, and sky, and the salt's welcome kiss on my cheek. This place belongs to me. I found a place in silent spring, beneath thick ice still glistening. The chickadee and egret sing. This place belongs to you. That's called This Place, and it's just been really nice to have all of this open-ended time to spend time in nature. I hope that you all are finding that as well. I know that I'm lucky to be surrounded by it up here in Maine, but wherever you are, I hope you're able to get outside and enjoy these beautiful days. Thank you, Jody. Thanks a lot. I'm seeing some of your live comments here. It's nice that you all were tuning in. Thank you. So I really have curated my set list to go with the theme. This is another older song, and in fact, if you're at home and you like to sing, perhaps you'd like to sing this one with me. I'm gonna put the cape on, I think. This is called Bella Blue. It goes like this. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, I see the hills too. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Right on, you highway flower. Right on, you highway flower. They bloom for me and you, but that still don't make them ours. So right on, you highway flower. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, I see the hills too. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Right on past red poppy roads. Right on past red poppy roads. And May, so she comes, and as June comes, she goes. Carolina red poppy rose. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, I see the hills too. Goodbye, Bella Blue. have no way of knowing if you were singing along, but I hope you were, and I hope you're enjoying yourselves this evening. I've got a beautiful dog here and a beautiful fire here, so hopefully you all are surrounded by beauty and love as well. Oh, fun. Tammy signed in. Hello. And Gip. Hi, Gip. Yeah, thanks for the comments. Otherwise, I don't know if you're here. So it's really nice when you say hi. I'd love to play you a song. I was doing a little bit of reading about this song today when I was thinking of what to play, and I read a quote about this song by Cat Stevens, who wrote it, and he said that it was his favorite old song of his, and he said that he wrote it when he went to Spain. He said that he grew up in London where he never got to see the sky without streetlights, so he didn't know what that was like. And when he went to the coast of Spain, it was the first time that he looked up at the moon and then looked down and saw his shadow. And that was the inspiration for this song. It's called Moon Shadow. I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land, oh, if I ever lose my hands, I won't have to work no more. I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping up and on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't mourn, I won't beg. Oh, if I ever lose my legs, I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, all my colors all run dry. Oh, if I ever lose my eyes, I won't have to cry no more. 'Cause I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my mouth, all my teeth, north and south, oh, if I ever lose my mouth, I won't have to talk. 'Cause I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. That's Cat Stevens, Moon Shadow. And we're here singing songs for Earth Day. Got about 8 minutes left, so I'd like to sing you a couple more songs. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for saying hello. Hi, Celine. Hi, Jeff. Nice of you all to be here. All right, let's see. How about this one? This is called My Evergreen. I found you, I found me, like that winter coat fits so comfortably, so warm, all wrapped in red, with a hood to keep my head. You cover me. And I found you, I found me, like the ocean's waters that will never freeze. You see, now I know how to wait for the salt to bring a taste to all that's sweet. When I found you, I found. When I found you, I found. Jeez, I forgot the words. Celine, you know this song. What comes next? Well, we'll just move on. When I found you, I found peace, even in the times I'd expected the least. No more fast, no more slow. I've got nowhere to go, I'm just at ease. No more fast, no more slow. I've got nowhere to go. I found me. Well, there is more to that song, but either I'll play it for you another time, or you can listen to it on Spotify, or maybe you have the album. That's okay, Celine. That's okay. You didn't let me down. I just had a momentary lapse. But yeah, let's do one that I have the lyrics to right in front of me, because there are some songs that I knew I would forget the lyrics to, so I wrote out some lyrics, and that way we're all guaranteed a full song. This song is not on any recordings yet. It's called Gone Away. Open your eyes and come back to me. I am the hills and the rocks and the trees, and the shadows of canyons and deep in the sea. I long to be with you, open to me. Open your arms and come back to me. I am the drifters, the sick and the thieves. I am wounded alone, I am afraid and diseased, and I long to be with you, open to me. But you've gone away, you've gone away. Open your heart and come I long to be with you, open to me. 'Cause you've gone away, you've gone away. Lift up your voice and sing out to me. I am the reason for music to be. You've been hearing my song for eternity, and I long to be with you, open to me. But you've gone away, you've gone away. You've gone That's called Gone Away. And I do have one quick last song for you. This one, well, they've all been special for Earth Day, but this one is another cover, and I didn't know who sang it for a long time. I think I learned it at camp when I was little, and it's one of those songs that gets stuck in my head, and I love it when it does. And I have to admit, when it gets stuck in my head, I am not singing the words correctly. So I've got them here, and it's it is a sing-along. It's definitely a sing-along. So if you can catch on, you can sing along, and if you can't catch on, nobody else is listening, so you can do whatever you want. This is great. And yes, Dad, I am just like Ella Fitzgerald. She forgot the lyrics a little bit too. She probably pulled it off a little bit better. But anyhow, thanks for being here, and thanks for listening. This is a Harry Belafonte song, and it's called Turn the World Around. We come from the fire, living in the fire. Go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the fire, living in the fire. Go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the fire, go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the fire, go back to the fire, turn the world around. So they're all like that. The next one's water. We come from the water, living in the water. Go back to the water, turn the world around. Go back to the water, turn the world around. We come from the water, go back to the water, turn the world around. We come from the water, go back to the water, turn the world around. The next one's mountain. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living in the mountain. Go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, go back to the mountain, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, go back to the mountain, turn the world around. Okay, the next one's sky. This is the last one to sing along with. We come from the sky, living in the sky. Go back to the sky, turn the world around. We come from the sky, living in the sky. Go back to the sky, turn the world around. We come from the sky, go back to the sky, turn the world around. We come from the sky, go back to the sky, turn the world around. This is the fun part. See how I do? Water make the river, river wash the mountain. Fire make the sunlight turn the world around. Heart is of the river, body is the mountain. Spirit is the sunlight, turn the world around. We are of the spirit, truly of the spirit. Only can the spirit turn the world around. We are of the spirit, truly of the spirit. Only can the spirit turn the world around. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and maybe I'll see you soon. Good night.